When it comes to personalities, I know of no larger dog. He is very self-willed. And now that I can take him to work with me every day, he has been a very good boy at work. How are you doing today, Ash? Nice of you to stop by. So I made my own kingdom finally. Made a kingdom and I'm making some concessions here and some fights there. Nice. How many nobles were you able to pull, like, right off the rip? Quite a few? Like, are you a sizable kingdom that can kind of hold your own? Because every time I've done it, it seems like everyone in the world immediately targets you. And if you don't have at least one decent sized army roaming about, I get clobbered every time. None? You didn't take any nobles? I don't know how you're doing your game. You're pulling off feats that I can only dream of being able to pull off. It was just the Vlandians at first. Well, you said in their game, you said the Vlandians, your game, weren't much of a threat. They were kind of pushed back, which is good because if the longer the Vlandians can build, the more powerful they get once everyone can start avoiding their heavy cavalry. The Khazits aren't too bad. How many cities do you have then when you just declared your own kingdom? Are you still as spread out as the last time we were looking at it, like all the way down that side basically? Oh. Yeah, that's bad. 7 cities, your income must be pretty decent, but man, that's got to be hard to defend from one end to the other. Whoa, 6K? That's rough. But I mean, as long as you stockpiled plenty before you declared, you can afford to kind of bleed out for a bit. Held 1.7K Valandians. Hold Manor with OP. Interesting. That's a huge army to hold Manor with the Valandians are fighting forefront war. Well, that's always nice when they're stretched thin, because then you're not having to deal with the full brunt. That's what I always feel like when I do my own kingdom, though. All of a sudden, I'm fighting almost on every conceivable front I have. They've been starting to get pushed back everywhere. That's also good when your biggest threats are getting hemmed in a little bit on their own. Even if it just gives you some breathing room. It's especially nice if their cities get taken by an empire that's not right adjacent to it, so they're not much of a threat at all. I oddly had a little further in that empire game, I oddly had a city way over near me in the empire that was Sturgian, like way south of where Sturgia actually was at the time, and it just kept getting tossed around between all the other stuff there. Yeah, I don't know how you pull off some of the feats you pull off. Right, we were playing Mega Chad. That's who we were checking out last time. And the other boulder thing did not seem to work out super well. So let's go for something more offensive this time, I think. luck, lots of. I don't know. At some point, it's got to turn into skill. Because if you were pulling off, I will grant you that a lot of great generals, there are times luck absolutely carried them through. But as consistently as you've been, like, we're talking Alexander the Great level of luck. Because, in my opinion, he's one of the most luckiest commanders, I think, in all of history. Like, so many things could have tipped the other direction, and they just happen to go his way every time. So unless you're pulling, like, Alexander the Great level plot armor here, I would say it's some skill. At some point, you got to give yourself credit. But I mean, I was about to pounce on a weak Syrian Empire, and then that jump started my economy, which let me build my forces up more. Nice. Yeah, easy wars are always, I mean, hostages are a great way to make income and a good way to get free equipment that you don't have to spend a shit ton of money on. Things like crossbows and some of the pole arms or even two-handers, and then, of course, all the more expensive armor. That's my preferred way of equipping all of my companions, is just taking it off of other armies. Banana rank's probably not terrible. At least give me some distance. Yeah, I'll probably play Bannerlord either some more tonight after this for a bit, or if not, I plan to do basically be on like all day tomorrow, so I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I'll be on Bannerlord tomorrow for sure. That 1.7k stack had like 18 nobles. I'm letting them rot for a bit to get them a little more disloyal to their liege. Nice. That's insane that there was like 18 nobles there. You must have made out in equipment and horses like an absolute fiend. I did hire some mercs. I would imagine you would need some mercenaries to get through that. 1.7k army is nothing to sneeze at. I'm 13k over my limit. Jeez. Yeah, but when when you need to stack up, you gotta stack up. I had to use militia as armor for more elite troops. Yeah. I mean, whatever. See, you say it's all luck, but look at all this prep work that you're doing to have, made sure you were prepared for it. Is it? I don't think I've ever capped out. I didn't realize 20k was the limit. Or do you just mean your limit is at 20k? Even with that, the first wave cost me 30 elite men. That's rough. Whenever you start losing your expensive units in en masse like that, it just hurts. Like, it just feels almost personal. Oh, projectile for sure. Oh, your carry limit. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I always take that perk where I make prisoners carry my stuff too to up my carry limit whenever I ransack an army. This is not going well. A little bit of breathing room, please, and thank you. Start looking for the boss gate. Like I said, I think that one and 1.7k stack was like a desperate attempt to crush me before I came knocking and took a slice like everyone else was. I mean, I don't think the AI gets quite that in-depth, but I can see why you think it felt that way. Because, I mean, again, 1.7k is that's a lot of people thrown at you. Like that's not tiny. Because they're only sending 340 army. Well, yeah, don't you still have all their nobles? They don't have anyone left to build armies. I read, like, so if you're going to go for the achievement where you literally take over every city in the world, the best way to do it is to take the 2 perks that give a 50% less escape chance for nobles. And then once you take both, it gives you basically 100% chance that nobles can't escape you. 5 out of 18 escape. Yeah, so if you take both of these, it gives you 100% chance that the nobles can no longer escape you, basically. And then all you do is take them out army by army, slowly amassing until you have literally their entire nobility. They're not able to make armies, and then you just walk around and starve out their cities. Never thought I would help in this area army, but here, yeah, it's funny how your allegiances sometimes really change in that game. Oh, what the hell was that? Letting one of the nobles rot until he joins me. That's the way to do it. Oh my god, do I gotta go way up and around to get up there? Yes, I do. I'll take projectile count. What do you got? Boyga. I'm not gonna lie, you really make me want to play. I am really sad if, again, I still have not seen the official announcement, but I was poking around their DLC page again just to be sure, and it does look like possibly that the War Sales expansion is going to be delayed. I mean, it was already delayed out of August, but I think might be bumped out of fall entirely. Good, good. My plan is working. Nice. I'm very confused. force you back into the banner, Lord. Yeah, I really want War Sales to come out, though. I really want ship combat. The new race looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. Like, I'm just very excited. I can understand why they're having such trouble, like, getting everything to work with it being such a huge, like, new everything. But it just makes me really sad that I keep having to wait, because, man, I really want to play it. Uh-oh. I'm glad they're also pushing a real update with it. Yeah, it'll be nice with a lot of the UI fixes and stuff that they've talked about. A lot of long stuff that's long been asked for. I'm glad to see that they're finally doing. So it will be nice to have some updates to all of that stuff as well, on top of all the new stuff. I also like that they make sure they put in extra effort to make the Nords feel very different than the Sturgians. The one siege costing me about as many men as the entire war with the Assyrians did. Yeah, some sieges, man, they just are so costly. Well, that didn't last long. I do not like this dude. He just moves way too slow, and I did not see any speed upgrades. Let's go back to Calcium because he's fun. Part of that was my fault. This is why I'm usually pretty insistent about trying to get at least one wall down when I do a siege, just because it cuts down on the chance of casualties by a huge amount. Forget to set a group of 20 men to disengage. Yeah. Hello, Corgi girl. How are you? Oh, it was your defensive siege. Oh. Did they have one of your walls down? Because... No, but they broke the gate. Yeah, that'll do it. Anywhere they can pour in. Yeah, lightning worked for me. In the war through the Syrians, I had around 60 men killed in that siege. I had around 40. Wow. I assume a good portion of them too were some of the more elite troops as well. Like in my party, not including militias and all that. Right, yeah, I mean militias always get pretty mulled through, but they come back on their own. It's not like they it's not like you have to do real work to replenish them. Mostly Legionnaires and Palatine Guards. Legionnaires hurt. I hate losing my Legionaries. It hurts. Palatine guards are also costly, but for some reason, legionaries just feel personal. It's probably because that's who I end up, once I have enough legionaries, it's who I always end up when I'm raiding a bandit base. I have 81 left out of my 104 and 58 of my... Wow, you burned through a lot of your Palatine guards. And there's attack speed, nice. I had to take legionaries off the wall to hold the gate, leaving the left wall open to attack. Yeah, it's always real shitty when you gotta start making sacrifices like that. It's like, where am I okay with another basically opening? Yeah, I've had some really rough sieges for sure. I've also had some really fun sieges when like when I play the Batians and I stuff all of my cities with nothing but Batian archers. I forget what the fully upgraded one's called. But you know, once you have the fully upgraded version of a bunch of those archers just stacked behind walls, it's so ridiculous. So as long as the walls don't come down, you're fine. Those mercs are useful, like 300 men from those just 2 cons. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. But I mean, mercenaries are nice because they're just so expendable. Like, when I lose them, I just look at it as, well, now I'm just saving myself army expenditure. Like, they just don't feel to me as costly as you know, your own troops, which I think is the point. Not the Americans, like the... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the entire clans. I like them. They're just really tiny. But they do hold their own in an emergency, that's for sure. I just wish they came in larger sizes. Because compared to some of the noble armies, obviously they don't stand... they don't, you know, stack up at all. Oh, standing still heals me now. Oh, and quite quickly. That's nice. That's a cool perk. You know, we're doing enough DPS. Let's take the boss curse shrine. God damn it, these here caught me with my pants down. Yeah, see, that's what always feels like when I play my own kingdom. Everyone takes advantage when you're most vulnerable. That's tough. Do attack speed on that one. Ooh, jump height. Yeah. Calcium is got to be my favorite character so far in this game. Oh, there's the boss shrine. Alright, we'll call it the 2-minute mark, I think. I may just pay the Galanians to 4K just to deal with these there. You know, that's probably not a terrible idea, because they should be a lot easier than the Atlanteans would be. Oh, you killed their king, and they still managed to come back out of war at you? Man, normally when you down a king, I feel like they go into such political turmoil for a good chunk of time. It's a while before they rise back up. Held a message for a reason, bullying. I guess because you called out that noble by name, my automod grabbed it for bullying. That's hilarious. So stop bullying their new king. It's very rude of you. My automod doesn't like that. I'm now paying like 13K in tribute. That hurts, but if it gives you time to get, you know, resituated or deal with one thread at a time, I mean, it's not like you have to pay it indefinitely. As long as you can still sit on a nice bankroll, like as long as the tribute isn't putting you into the deficit, you'd be alright. Alright, we're coming up on the 2-minute mark, so let's just go ahead and summon the boss. But I said he's in charge. Yeah, but what did you say specifically? Oh yeah, you did just say he's in charge. But I guess because you called him out by name, the auto mod didn't like that. But it's cured most of my board. I would say that it was worth the trade-off for sure. Oh, ho, ho, that was shitty. I don't have to pay it all at once, so I'm able to stay in positive for a bit. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we unlocked a new character, Ogre. Should be interesting. Oh, fucking love Tahitian treat. To buy the weapon axe, and to unlock axe we need to kill 2,000 enemies using the sword. Alright, so we'll just play the guy with the sword for a while. No big deal. Okay. Golden sneakers, moldy gloves, demonic soul. Well, we should start with the higher quality, I assume. I don't have to, never mind, I'm losing 10K. I have to take these as RNJesus. Yeah, 10K deficits. And just one up to 15. That hurts. Just rub it in. What am I rubbing in? Increase damage by 0.1% per kill, max 100%. So you can basically double your damage. That's not bad. Earn money by moving around. Also nice. And last one I can afford. 20% more damage to enemies above 90%. That's alright. Oh, the Tishan treat? I mean, you go get your own Tishan treat. It's only sold at dollar stores, oddly enough, down here for some reason. Keep forgetting there's fall damage in this game. Also, I wish I could use my mouse to keep my direction facing a certain way. Did this pillar just fall? Could that have damaged me? Corgi girl, you need to get your Amazon thing figured out so we can see one of the new sub badges. Since I don't know where Spooky is. Well, I do know where Spooky is. He's playing Marvel Rebels, but I see your value now, sword. Away you go. Size probably wouldn't be terrible because of sword. Jeez, they started got their shit together and locked in while I was gone. That's not good. Whenever you come across a kingdom that used to be weak and all of a sudden they've really built up a bit. What the hell is that boulder? And they've really built up quite a bit since the last time you saw them. It starts to feel, a bit like Napoleon on his, 4th and 5th, 6th War of the Coalition, where they start learning and mirroring his tactics, and it's like, guys, this used to be easy. Can we go back to when this was easy, please? I have no idea how. You united them into being scared of you. That's all that is. I lost 60 men in that fight. Oof. So I'm down to 220. Yeah, that's 60 is a lot. I mean, 220, that's almost a 50-year army. That is a a little over a fifth of your army, basically. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm glad I made that save before everything went wrong. Yeah. Yep, there's nothing wrong sometimes with a little bit of save scumming. Like I said, I even play always an Iron Man, and I'll do a bit of save scumming when I think something has unfairly gone awry for me. Or if something catches me, like, super off guard and I need to... Well, I guess I don't have a choice. I'm taking damage. And I need to kind of pull a hard reset. I'm not the largest fan of doing it all the time, but especially if you're not playing an Iron Man, there's definitely nothing wrong with reloading an old save. Now I need to put down... like, exactly. You need to not just teach them a lesson. You need to, you know, treat it like Rome treated the Punic Wars. Get to the point where you not only burn their city to the ground, you salt the literal earth so they can't even rebuild. You don't do it often. Show them the true meaning of vengeance. I usually take the blows, but like sometimes it's bull. Yeah, sometimes the RNG just you know, oddly falls terribly out of your favor. Like it's like almost borderline unfair feeling, and you know, you gotta tilt things back in your favor a little bit sometimes. I mean, you want to talk about games a game I hard save scummed in when I was doing achievements would have been like Baldur's Gate 3. Like every roll, I had a quick save right before the roll, and I'd re-roll, or I'd reload if the roll did not go the way I needed it to for the achievements. Knockback's probably not a bad idea. I also feel like everyone shouldn't see as a Napoleon overthrow when you form a small kingdom. Yeah, that's one of the things I really wish they'd tweak, because it does seem like not only does everyone want to take advantage of you being the newest kingdom, but they all do seem to see you as like a huge threat. Like they throw not just little distraction, like this is a side project kind of army, like they throw everything they have at you. And when it's hard enough when it's 1 or 2, but when you're talking 3, 4 and you're being pushed on multiple fronts, forget about it. Maybe him skill issue, that does come up a lot. Okay, hold on, now I'm confused. Why? Oh, because of your founder badge. You can't see your new badge because of your founder badge. Hold on. I don't think I can change those badges. Let me look real quick. $1.7K immediately after I form a small kingdom. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Can you get rid of my prime thingy? Let me look. I don't think so. I think the prime thingy's stuck. So the badges I can change for my sub are base 2 month and 3 month. But I don't see anything for Prime, and I'd have to look in. You obviously don't want your first thing taken away. Many such cases. Yeah, I feel like this is pretty accurate to how you feel as soon as they spawn that 1.7K army. Like, sorry, I'm looking through the rest of these real quick. I am not seeing anything else where I can tweak. I can obviously send you the art, but I wanted you to see it in. Oh, Corgi Girl got her. Talking about, yeah, we are talking about Bannerlord. Alright, Corgi Girl type. Let's see what yours probably also has a first badge tied to it. By the way, tonight, Spooky, this is full of Tahitian treat. Yeah, so you also have the you have the founder badge. So, where's my founder stuff? I'm trying to remember where that is. Because I've looked at that before, because you can pick and choose, but I don't remember where it's at. Is it under brand? Sometimes the way Twitch sorts their stuff is a little weird. I think, because right now I don't have 10 subs. It's the first 10 subs, I'll get that first badge. Thank you, Corgi Girl, for contributing towards the Winston Pool Challenge. Yo, what up, Jake? How's it going, bro? Where is... Alright, let me just check the search. Can you badge Jake? The badges are from... Oh, thanks, Jake. The badges are from subs. I can't just like throw a badge on somebody. They don't give me that kind of power, unfortunately. I don't remember where the founders thing was. Is it under no. Streamer, I think, can only give out. Correct. VIP I can add, but I don't have VIP badges at the moment. I think I have to be further along for that, I want to say. Less honk, more bonk. Yeah, I wanted you to see them, man. They look really awesome. My artist put a lot of work into them. Also, I don't know why my alert for currency isn't going off. DM me the badge later. I want to see it. Your artist works for peanuts. Yeah, I wouldn't say peanuts. Peanuts is a nice way of saying what she works for. Alright. Yeah, I don't remember where it's at. That's super nothing. That's you don't get paid nothing. Nice try. Artist, aka assistant. Yeah, you fill multiple roles. Unfortunately, Twitch only has an artist badge I can give you. See, the top score is like almost 600k enemies killed in a run. Jesus! I didn't even realize they could spawn that fast that you could do that kind of damage, or that kind of numbers. I got bumped to like 3.8k. Yeah, give it time, man. As more people play and figure out game-breaking strats, you'll keep sliding down the list. Yeah, once again, Automod grabbing. It doesn't like you saying new car for bullying reasons. Stop bullying him. I'm assuming you just killed him and he is no longer their new king? I'm jumping him now. Nice. It's Nukar with a hard Q. Once again, I go toe to toe with these rear guard. There you go. I mean, that's putting your real skills to the test when you're going up against a royal guard. I have not found the boss shrine. Me 5, royal card 0. Nice. There's always something extra satisfying about taking out someone else's royal guard. It's like, this is your best of the best, and I just wipe the floor with them. The Sturgian's Royal Guard always tends to be kind of a joke as well, in my experience. We really need a Roger emote. Can I put clankers in here without getting, like, you know, Star Wars up my, basically Disney up my ass at this point? Which is why I had to execute. No, from Airplane. Oh! Roger. Check, what's our Victor vector? I do, that is one of my favorite scenes, is with Kareem when he breaks the fourth wall to attack that kid for him talking shit about his ball playing. Yeah, listen, kid. Yeah, incredible. Have you ever been to a Turkish bathhouse? You trying to bust my ass carrying them up and down the court all night. Do you like baseball, Johnny? Have you ever seen a grown man naked? Is Roger Rabbit owned by Disney? I don't think they are. We're talking about Airplane, the first Airplane. One of the most perfect movies ever to exist. Oh. I have respect for the Assyrian soldiers, but not the nobles. Good. You should hold them in prison, let them rot. Hey, I finally got a GS unlocked. And, hey, there's Axe unlocked as well. So now we gotta unlock Ogre. Amazing movie, truly the GOAT. No, but is the only time ever Mickey and Bugs Bunny have ever been on the screen. That is correct. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was the first and only time they've had a crossover like that. It's one of the only movies, Donald Duck and Daffy Duck. Correct. I love the opening dueling piano scene with what's the name of that song? But yeah, that dueling piano scene is incredible. And I absolutely love God, his name eludes me right now. Fuck, what's his name? The British guy. He's dead now, unfortunately. Shmi. Fucking Mario. What the fuck is his name? Bob Hoskins. Thank you. I love Bob Hoskins. Incredible actor. He was so good in that movie. So good. Dude, Christopher Lloyd was extra hella creepy in that movie. And you know the scene I'm referencing, that literal stuff of nightmares as a child. Literal stuff of nightmares. Damn it. Alright, I'll come back for you. Yeah, for real. When he died, I was super sad, because he is absolutely one of my all-time favorite actors. Bro, you gotta unlock Monkey in this game. Yeah, I want to get there. I just got Ogre once I have 12 coins. Oh, thank you for sending me that picture. That picture. I'm gonna send that around real quick. Absolutely hilarious. Yes, very, very good, Spooky. Nailed it. Yeah, I was talking to you. Thank you for sending that picture, Corky Girl. You put an arrow through my fucking neck. Did you die, or are you just, like, out of the fight? It's insane he could just climb walls. That's cool. Like, this was the fucking Odyssey. Well, at least you lived. So far, Calcium is my favorite to play. You are an Odysseus, but give it up. Speaking of Odysseus, I am super excited for Christopher Nolan's Odyssey movie. Y'all like the epic musical? What epic musical are you talking about? Is there an Odyssey musical? it's a version of Odyssey story in a musical lamp. I will have to look into that. I am vaguely interested. Called Epic the Musical. That might be... Oh, god damn it. I don't know what I just took. Some tome I don't want. Golden tome. God damn it. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, because Corgi Girl, I have a hard time getting into history, but a musical might bait her into it. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Fatal. I appreciate that. I'm guessing he might also still have a Founder's Badge, though. Like I said, if I could remember where to go to adjust the Founder's Badges, I would just take someone's off temporarily. Oh, never mind. Revoking is permanent. I'm not going to revoke. Draw Corgi Girl into the Cult of History. Oh, I've been trying. I've been trying so hard. I love Super Mario Odyssey. It's great. Mario's no Odysseus. Oh, trust me. Everyone in my orbit gets lectured about history at some point. I'm taking a 15-minute break from the combat. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, sounds good. I'd prefer to have lightning, but I guess I'll take fireball's fine. See, you're addicted to move speed. I'm just addicted to being rad, bro. Absolutely need monkey. Absolutely need monkey. Is he fast too? Because I love the idea of climbing walls, since enemies can apparently just walk up walls annoyingly. He has sunglasses and pants. Monkey with pants is pretty legit. $226. I'm not far off from that. Yeah, after this run, Spooky, I'll send you the 3 badges I have, just so you can see them. It sucks that because I don't have 10 subs, we're gonna have to get on the other side of 10 subs before we start seeing them pop up in the in chat and stuff. Keep on streaming, get your name out there. Okay, Doc, that's the plan. I'm gonna be on basically all day tomorrow. And like I said, I haven't missed a day since the 1st. Reach out to small devs and ask for a key for whatever game and say I'll stream for X hours, just give me a copy. I'm not doing that kind of shit. I'd rather just buy it and stream it. I don't need to go mooching. Especially if it's a small indie game, it's not like it's gonna be expensive. And I'm not a large enough streamer that playing anything AAA is worth my time. Cause like this, like Megabonk, I wouldn't have asked for a key, but it only being $8.50, I was more than happy to buy it for both of us. Not Human has been an entertaining stream to watch. Is that the one where people like come to the door and shit? That I think. What did you send? I'd ask for one. I'd also still buy it because I love the game, and yes, it is. Yeah, I was looking at that I'm Not Human one. I do not like the uncanny valley of the art of the people. It just really creeps me out. Badgers is spooky. It's not a scary game because that's not the impression I got from the fucking thumbnails. Yeah, me no likey. That's a vast understatement. No jump scares or anything. Jump scares aren't the only thing that terrify me. I think you know that. Again, have you seen anyone ever have a reaction to a scary game like I have? It's basically a creepy choose your own adventure. Yeah, see, creepy atmospheric. Like the first BioShock is about as creepy as I'm willing to go. And I am specifically just referencing the beginning when you're first, like, figuring out what the fuck BioShock actually is. But then, after a certain point, especially once you have a couple powers, like, you feel pretty invincible. Like, the speed you... See? Even Jake remembers that fast experience. We still talk about your action, your fast? Yeah, because that game scared the fucking bejesus out of me. I could not handle fast. I'm the truck guy. I bring all the stuff to the door, and I monitor all of the monitors in the truck, but I do not enter the house anymore. Seconds into the walking house, gone. It wasn't seconds, but it was the very first ghost interaction. She like screamed in my ear. I quit the game and uninstalled it before they even realized I was gone. Would you fast stream with the three of us? There it drops right now. Oh man, who wants to just watch a guy sit in the truck and then bring stuff to the door and then not do anything? Nothing to be afraid. It's just pixels. Nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, unfortunately. As much as I tell myself that, that's not how my mind or body reacts. Should I just stand outside the house and just yell into the doorway and not actually ever go in and just watch all the hunts go off? I definitely don't have Faz installed, I can tell you that right now. Having a trucker is pretty useful right now. Oh, well, there you go. See, I knew a truck person would pay off. I've always insisted they've been essential the entire time, but some people disagree. I had a 3 versus 1. Oof. I assume you won? Oh, you're about to have it. I gotcha. It's not that kind of truck. I do have a trucker hat for the next time I do streams. Star Trucker, though. My artist was nice enough to find it at a thrift shop. Curlian said 3v1. Well, good luck. It's hard enough doing a 2v1, let alone a 3v1. Although, I've had a couple arenas definitely go that way. Nice. The vibes are off. Well, that's not cool. I'm the cool skeleton. The vibes gotta be on, man. Cast blood magic upon hitting an enemy, damaging nearby enemies and healing you. Nice. Bro, the fact there's no milk buff for Skelly is sad. Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious if there was some sort of, like, milk item and he got double the benefit from it. Like, if he drinks a carton of milk, it heals him instead of a burger. That would be incredible. Or just ups his defense, like it makes him more dense. Yeah, if you stack milk, he becomes unkillable. That would be incredible. I wish you'd stack my milk. I'll stack your milk, buddy. Well, I think I just popped that time freeze perk. That goes off towards the end of my life. Someone just spoiled the end of Silksong for me. Credits? It's the end of most games. This kind of makes me want to play it more. Well, then what are you sad about? You know you aren't supposed to run into enemies, right? That's how you do damage. It's like Mario. It's also hard to avoid enemies and read chat at the same time. I don't know, I hate spoilers. Same. Spoilers have the opposite effect on me, though. They do not make me want to play a game more. They make me want to stop playing the game immediately. Maybe him's skill issue? Yep. Probably the most mediocre gamer on this site. Yeah, it's like Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain 2 had a baby. It's called Megabonk, and his description's very accurate. It feels like the two games to a fucking T. Like, it's incredible how you can parse out, like, the inspiration they took from each. Oh my god, get off me. Oh, that was cool. Also, the dev made sure it 100% works on Steam Deck from day one. I did see it was Steam Deck verified. Ooh, Dragonfire. But now I should have enough. I can unlock the new character. Boom, Ogre. Big and strong with critical thinking skills of a wet sock. Oh, nice. Well, that's a hell of a good way to test it, is making sure everyone in the beta is, like, playing almost exclusively on that. 15% chance to summon a Dragonfire when hitting enemies. Fire damage can now apply burn. Oh, that's a nice legendary. Even all those months ago, it still ran fine on deck. Well, I mean, let's be real. This game lends itself very naturally to running on or playing with a controller or a deck-like setup. I'm going to lean off camera for a second while we're on main menu. Look at top player. Yeah, 525.9k kills is ridiculous. I assume you just basically sit in... Oh, you topped me. You got more than double me. Yep, you're my top, I'm your bottom. That sounds about right. I'm telling you, the music in this game sounds like an old school Super Nintendo RPG. Like the battle music. Oh, my idle juice. And complete 30 quests. I don't want either of those. Last Griffin liked to be the big smooch, and sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I felt like Luke, but Yoda. Did she at least do a Yoda voice for you? No, because I would have told her to leave the money on dresser and go. What? You would have taken a free Yoda impression? Not right in my ear from nightmares. Come inside me, you will. Oh, come back, Mr. Moneybags. I need your monies. Oh, attack speed, nice. I just need a second weapon now. Oh, and lightning staff, perfect. Total mood killer, but if she said it beforehand, I'd be okay. Just not like half an hour into the movie and I hear you. What if you're about to like, okay, imagine you're going at it missionary and you're about to finish and she says, stay on target. No, you will imagine this scenario. I'd laugh and it wouldn't come to fruition. But the laugh would be worth it. Well, this is... I really hate that I can't use the mouse to, like, be able to walk backwards. Is that a setting that I can turn on? Because it's kind of huge in other games like this. I shouldn't have to keep trying to turn to face them. I had Family Guy in the background that one time, and the Stone College guy passed through, and we're like, bro, I swear that Nerf football in the hallway just talked. Yeah, I always have to have the TV off. I find it too distracting. Especially if it's something like Family Guy. Like, how am I supposed to concentrate with Family Guy? Come on now. Especially if it's episodes I know. And, like, I know Cleveland has a good line. Like, how am I supposed to resist? Oh, I can't afford either. Idle juice. Okay, I wasn't the biggest fan of him. Alright, let's do it up, Calcium. You got this. Oh no, did I hit crazy stairs? Just absolutely hitting your rhythm, all of a sudden the advertisement of Wilkins Hyundai Subaru comes on. At Wilkins Hyundai and Subaru, we have Hyundais and Subarus. You'll drive all the way to a touchdown. Exactly what it is. Or like, could you imagine if Shapoopy was playing? Like, how am I supposed to concentrate with that going on? You just stop every 2 seconds. Exactly. There are some shows I know too well, and that would just be one of them. Oh, I was just showing Corgi Girl the other day. I don't remember the context and why I brought it up, but it was the just to incorporate it into talk. Well, I made a reference to the "I say you, he did," so she didn't know the reference, so I had to show her the KFC thing. You like that, you dirty? You could name your own price for a hotel. I say you, he did. The Colonel! Man, old Family Guy is classic. Yeah, I'm over here saying. I say you, he did. Make sure I'll have yeah. That's such a great long callback payoff. It's incredible. I also recorded that mission Borderlands 4 for you to see. Oh, hell yeah. Because that's I'm not going to lie. That's one of the more incredible payoffs in a video game franchise I've ever seen. Like, that's huge. Especially to recognize pre-sequel, since that wasn't technically a mainline game. You know, it wasn't even done by the main studio. It was done by an off-branch. Which I still thought the game was incredible. A little buggy on when I played it, but I thought the game was great. I loved playing Wilhelm. His fucking drones were incredible. And I did like the having the air mechanic was fun as well. 4 is better in every way. Apparently not on PC. It's just not a Borderlands launch without some sort of Randy Pitchford controversy. It's been great on console. That's what I've heard. On console it's like incredible, but on PC it's been a fucking nightmare apparently. When doesn't he? I'm pretty sure they trained him wrong on purpose as a joke. That's what I said. It's just not a Borderlands launch without Randy Pitchford, without putting his fucking foot in his mouth. Like, that's just every Borderlands launch. Hit all boomboxes. Even if I don't have, whatchamacallit? Alright, this boss is starting to get annoying. On the 4 stages quest. Oh. Good to know. Do all the different quests you can until you get weapon slots and tome slots. God damn it. I thought I was further over when I was reading chat. Thought I was jumping down the side, not into the swarm. That was cool. You get weapon slots like 50 quests done. Hell yeah. I was wondering what you had to do to unlock some of that shit. Bloody Tome, Attraction Tome. I'm really curious about Idle Juice, I guess. It is maybe him's skill issue for sure. The longer you stand still, the more damage you do. Max 100%. Interesting. Oh, 170, because we can take that early enough that that'll pay off. So 170 is where we gotta go to. Refresh. Ugh. I guess I'll get Precision Tone to 10. Okie dokie. I don't know if I've gotten anything to 10 yet. How much time are you up to in this game now? Is that not precision? Oh, no, that's projectile speed. Reading's hard for me, man. Listen, I just get stuff done. I don't have that much time in this game. I've been playing, yet another Zombie Survivors. Just put out a new update and added 20 more achievements for me to have to get. And then I started playing Halls of Torment again because I haven't played it in a very long time, and there's 300 achievements for me to get. Positive more than me. Let's see what I am at. Currently I am at 3.9 hours, so just under 4 hours. I mean, sword's fun, but I feel like it'd be bad to take with this dude, so we'll take Firebow. No shot, I'm exactly at 3.9 hours. That's hilarious! What the fuck are the chances? Yep, I guess we'll take evasion. That's really funny that we're at the same amount of time. So far, though, I'm really enjoying this game. Like, it's a great blend of the two genres. About to climb into bed and throw this on stream while I play. All good, bro. Calling into bed already? It's only 1. A little early for you. One hand on each deck and watching screen. I have to go to bed real early tomorrow night, so I'm getting some practice in. That makes sense. I hate when I gotta reset my schedule like that. What do you have to be up early for? Anything you can share in chat? If not, you could just Discord it to me. Moonbox in the tree behind you. That was cool. Down the ramp. Hey, we're close to the armor tome. Yep, I look over at chat, and then you tell me to go somewhere, and then I keep looking over for updates, and yep. It's a pretty good position in my opinion. Probably millions that play this game, so top 35,000 is pretty good. Once you earn at the top of the pole. That is a first. I am usually on top of the pole if I can be. Yeah, exactly. That is my edging emote. on edging? I thought you were watching Scooby-Doo. You don't edge during Scooby-Doo? I'm not. Surely I'm not the only one. I've not seen Mr. Deeds in a very long time. Good night, Corgi girl. I will talk to you eventually. Carter duty. Ugh, have fun. I'll be back in stream here shortly. Bedtime problem. All good, bro. God damn it. I haven't left yet. Cats are sleeping together. I haven't seen that in 2 years. They've lived together. Yeah, you definitely probably don't want to disturb that. You don't want to get up and spook them. Yeah, that's it's definitely a hard thing to want to break up. Are you using keyboard? Yeah, what else would I be playing this with? I play Vampire Survivors with keyboard. I play all other Survivors games with keyboard. Bro, use a ding-dang controller. Again, I play everything else with a keyboard. Why wouldn't I play this with a keyboard? It's a huge difference, Jake. Jake, do you concur with his... Yeah, it is. Alright, guess I'll have to give the controller a shot. Yeah, that luck is coming in clutch. Jake's doing his own runs? Hell yeah. Who you playing as, Jake? Or Ryan, you can tell me since he's mid-game. Ogre? Hell yeah. Alright, let's try the bush. Oh, that went real bad real quick. Because there's a quest to kill the bush. And I'm pretty sure it unlocks a character. What do you mean you're not sure why I hit the bush? Wasn't someone just lecturing me about doing quests? Oh, you haven't done it yet. I thought you had. He's very tanky. Yeah, he don't want to die. really like attack speed. It complements both the fire staff and the bone really well. That's the problem with these games. As you unlock more and more stuff, it's harder to get the things you actually want. How did these random environmental stuff decide to move? I've seen a pillar get knocked over. I've seen that boulder rolled around a few times. They can crush you with stuff. So it's enemies that are proccing it, or is it my proximity that's proccing it? If enough enemies push against a building, it'll move. Interesting. That's an interesting mechanic. I love how fast the campfire heals you. It is crazy. What's the next charity stream? So Monday's actually going to be the first one. My mom got had her oncology appointment, so now we know a lot more details. So I found a breast cancer foundation here in Florida that is has an incredible rating on the charity transparency website I use for both accountability and transparency. Like, their score is basically perfect. So that's who I'm going to do for the first stream, probably for the first couple of streams, and then assuming we can attract enough attention to them, I'll probably change them out maybe monthly. I haven't really decided how long we want to go. I guess it'll depend on goals. If we, if it takes us a while to hit a goal, maybe we'll change up charities, but if we're hitting them really quick, we'll stick with the same one. It'll just depend. But yeah, I planned on talking about the whole thing Monday, basically. Hell yeah, Dragonfire. By the way, because of the whole thing with my mom, with what's going on and what she has to expect coming up, I convinced her Tuesday to go get her med card. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I also feel like she's basically gonna need it, but maybe after to settle down. Yeah. Yep, that'll be huge. But, you know, the main thing I was thinking, obviously, is nausea. Because, I mean, that's one of the main reasons I use mana, is for nausea. So... yeah, sure, my aunt had colon cancer and refused anything for the longest time. Yeah, see, my mom's being a lot smarter about it. She has done, yeah, I mean, you know my mom. She's done so much research since now she basically knows exactly what he's dealing with. And, you know her, she's put together all sorts of plans and yada, yada, yada. So, she passed from it eventually, but towards the end she stopped caring and enjoyed what she had. Yeah, for my mom, and I really stressed to her, I was like, for nausea, this is going to be your easiest, quickest, most consistent, best bet. Like, a little bit of mana, and it's just going to set you right. Especially, like, you know, she has no mana tolerance, so she's not a wizard. She's not used to magic. It's not like she's going to need very much. And my aunt was always nauseated. Yeah, exactly. Because, ooh, that's rough, bro. Yeah, well, I'll get into it a little bit now, because I wanted to talk to you about it anyway. So, my mom is stage 2. She is having to have a double mastectomy. And the doctor told her that, because my mom is consistent with getting checks and stuff, the doctor told her that if she had missed just one, she would be dead. That's how aggressive and like fast it is. So yeah, should be a fun next, you know, months, years, however long it lasts. Kudos to your mama for being correct. I mean, you know my mom, dude. She can't. She's got to have everything planned out to a T. So as soon as she knew exactly like what she was going to have to go through, exactly what she was dealing with in specific terms, and no longer, even in her mission can still rise. Yo, no. When I was saying that, I meant the next couple of months. It was dealing with more specific things, like the, you know, having to wear masks and not being able to use her bathroom, and then like when she has tubes coming out of her and that kind of shit. That's what I meant for the next couple of months, because obviously that's not permanent. That'll stop at some point. My mom did say that with the double mastectomy that it lowers the chance by like 95% or something insane. Like, it's a huge decrease, drop off chance. So I'm going to test the tubes in the neck, spend 2 months with IVs in both arms and tubes in the neck and 3 in my abdomen. Sure, she'll make it down. Yeah, the biggest thing that she's worried about is she, like myself, is a side sleeper. And, you know, those tubes are basically coming out of the sides of her. So, not going to be a great situation. She's too ornery to come. Yeah. Yeah, she's like Teddy Roosevelt. If death doesn't come for her in her sleep, there's going to be a fight. When you get tired enough, it won't matter, I promise. That's fair to an extent, but even still, like, when I'm exhausted and I can't lay on my side, like when my, when I pulled that, or pinched that nerve or whatever, bro, good fucking luck. I kept waking up all the time just because my body just had the urge to roll on my side and I just couldn't. But yeah, I mean, all I can do right now is just try and, you know, support and be there for her. She hasn't started any of the major stuff yet, but soon, what did I say, beginning of October? It is crazy how much hassle she had dealing with just, like, healthcare and billing and shit before she even got to the harder part of having to, you know, fight the cancer. She kept calling it the battle before the battle. I'm a side sleeper, I was hooked up to everything, it was like that for months. It's hard to sleep, but you manage to absolutely be a sports boss. She's just fighting alone. No, absolutely not. She's not. And that's why, you know, my first charity stream is basically doing as much as I can to support her, because the big line that I took away from when she was talking to me was that if she had missed just one, you know, the cancer would have killed her. And it's crazy to me that, you know, just missing one appointment would have, you know, made the cancer a terminal diagnosis instead, basically. Yeah, god damn it. It's fast, and I mean she gets checked every year, and she's already type 2 or stage 2. Turbo socks. Nice. I'm about to go get checked every year now. I'll die from a stroke before cancer, though, believe it. I feel you, man. Cancer is not the top of my list of worries either. Family history is anything to go on, it'll be my heart. But a lot of my family were also smokers, so thanks for the heart disease hand-me-down just from that. If I remember correctly, I think my grandfather was 47. Let's be honest, if I do get that diagnosis ever, I know what will kill me. You and me both, buddy. It's right there waiting for one more bad day. For me, it's not a bad day, it's the diagnosis, because I'm just not willing to go through any sort of major medical stuff. I have no pain tolerance, I have no threshold for being poked and prodded, like, no thanks. 22. That's not bad. I'm selling everything I own, going to Japan to solve the birthing crisis, if that's the case for me. Could you imagine being the Genghis Khan of Japanese gingers? Actually, a revolver sounds pretty fun. $138. They're gonna have to give me a medal by time. Don't you mean during? You're gonna be like Jimmy Carter, still completing your life's work well into your hundreds. No, be too busy. I'll need catering. It does have electrolytes, and that is what plants crave. Losing a lot of electrons. Oh, god damn it. Now I don't know what I just picked up. Oh, max HP. That's not the worst thing, actually. After Japan, I'm making a tour through South Korea if I can still walk. I mean, they also have a similar birthing crisis. It wouldn't if I was there. It sounded mildly threatening. Stop me, I'll walk right over there. What do you think this is? Gulliver's Travels? It's a joke about my height. Well, you are a professional basketball player, I've heard. Oh no! Wow. That was cool. Even the ugly ones with the goofy teeth. I love them all. Till you see your kids with the goofy teeth, and then you'd be like, God damn it. Lifesteal. There we go. Alright, let's try out Sir Oofy now that I got the Aegeus unlocked. See what just happened to you? That's what I'll be doing. Yeah, I look over at chat and get gangbanged by some orcs, some ogres. Okay, I'm gonna move to the bed for real this time. But the kitties, you can't disturb the kitties. Or he didn't give me a treat for an inconvenience. Well, at least you paid for the inconvenience. The stream will be demonetized from my heroic country-saving fantasy. I don't think they can demonetize me for chat. And you didn't say anything that outrageous. Nothing but love, but I assume I wouldn't be very popular with half the population there. I mean, you could be though. Oh, god damn it, I was supposed to take Aegeus. Like Quagmire when he's running through school. See me open the door of the ramen shop pop up. Temple trains. I love that my 3 jumps kept height and didn't just immediately drop me. Oh, he's got some nice things. Oh my god. BRB. Oh my god. And we still not found the boss shrine yet. Which makes me nervous. Not like how much people are right on top of this. Oh, this is a dead end. Perfect. Alright, so we're up to a 3% now on lifesteal. Well, not a 3%, but a third chance. 33% chance. 1 in 3, that's what I'm trying to say. Wow, now we're up to 50%. That's awesome. Now if I could just figure out where the boss shrine is, would be cool. Oh, there's the lightning achievement. One benefit of us accidentally taking the lightning ring. Love to find the key to actually unlock that sometime. Either I find the key and don't find the crate, or I find the crate and don't find the key. Well, this should be fun. Try to take down the boss while fighting the swarm at the same time. Yeah, I did find it. Now it's just whether or not I can actually do it. Oh my god, I can't even move. That was cool. Well, we got a item and a tome from that at least. I paid out a good amount of silver as well. .5 chance to summon lightning when hitting enemies. Lightning can now stun enemies. That's also nice. You're also only running 2 weapons, so basically hard mode. Yeah, trying to work my way through quests here. I just keep looking over at the ones on the left. Looks like I gotta do some more calcium. And then yeah, just more unlocks and shit, it looks like. More sword deaths. Thorns level 9. Yeah, monkey, we just gotta find the key in the crate together. Yeah, see, I need to defeat the bush. Alright, so just, yeah, we're getting there. It's just going to be a lot of more grinding, but that's the fun of all of these. So we'll get there. I am not worried. But I do think that was my last run for the night. I am tired. It was a long day at work. I was stuck outside for the first, I don't know, 3 hours. So it was just miserably hot. Is this dang to me calling it? I'm going to be on all day tomorrow. All day. That's the plan anyway. But I want to do... Tomorrow's just going to be a smorgasbord of different games, I think. Because I want to play some Star Trucker. It's been a while. Tune into you, Tuck and Tail. Yep, that's it. Tuck and Tail. I want to play some Star Trucker. I want to play some more Bannerlords. I want to play more Megabonk, obviously. So quite a bit that I want to... Yeah, we'll probably end up bouncing around a little bit tomorrow, I think. Do it, nerd. Do what? What am I doing? What'd you think of the badges she sent, by the way? Yeah. She wants to. She technically has 6 done, but she doesn't like the first 3 now that she's found kind of her groove for the last 3. So she's gonna go back and redo those. It just sucks that because you have the first, like you also don't get the founder's badge. Or that the founder's badge covers it, rather, I mean. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of annoying. On the phone, why so many word when few word do trick? That is true. Why say a lot when you can say little? But cool. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm still gonna be up for a bit if you want to BS or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, and then, like I said, I will be on pretty much all day tomorrow is the plan. And yeah, we're just gonna jump around, bounce around, play some different things, I think. So, thank you again, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you again, everyone, for the subs tonight, and then I will catch you guys later.